Hello everyone, welcome back. Name's Bosch here. Pardon my voice here. I've had COVID the last, few days, so I'm pretty sure I'm almost recovered. But if you've ever seen me and you can tell my voice, it's pretty clear still I'm fighting something, just a hair, or recovering, I should say. But in today's video, we got a fairly meta Great League team, but I did have a hint of spice in it. I'm using Trev in the lead, and then of course the most common core that we're pretty much seeing, Trev and Walrein. And then for my safe swap, I have Noctowl in the back. All are running their typical move steps. In Noctowl's case, that is Wing Attack, Sky Attack, and Shadow Ball. So Noctowl definitely got some play against Araquanid, which we're seeing rising up in the meta. So Flying Type definitely sounded like a decent idea to me. But let's check out these battles. Right, we got Trev-Walrein, definitely in the Walrein's favor in even shield scenarios, as it will outpace unless I am able to sneak through a move, which you can see is what I'm trying to do because I know it beats me to the second move. Alrighty, so I'm going to shield this. Even a Icicle Spear from a non-Shadow Walrein still hits pretty good. I try to, see if I can sneak in on theirs, but they sneak in instead. So yeah, they're going to shield in responding kind, but they let me get to the second Seed Bomb. That is a mistake. If you are the Walrein, you make sure you get your second Icicle Spear off before the second Seed Bomb, which I'm pretty sure Trev wins CMP, so you're going to want to basically launch those Icicle Spears off right away. Now, even though I lost the lead and lost Switch, I still have a shield. Yeah, this, I was just like, oh, brother, I do decide to take it because, it won't KO me. And then they bait. That's another mistake, I think, on their part. They should have gone for Earthquake because just like, I was pretty much not going to shield, And then they bring in their Medicham. I come in with Noctowl. And then they have Altaria in the back. So still not out of the woods yet. Do I shield this? Yes, I do. Because I'm thinking Noctowl's my win con. Or I need to get it extremely low at the very least so my Walrein can take it out. I'm going for double Sky Attack. Because, obviously I'm going to need 2 moves at the very least. I need to knock out this Altaria, though, before they can get to a second Sky Attack. And I'm just like, please take this out. So I'm going for the Sky Attack. I want to say Shadow Ball actually does more than a stab Sky Attack in neutral scenarios. Not too sure about that. But I managed to take out the Altaria. And now I'm going to go for the Sky Attack because I just want to get a move off ASAP. And dang, all of a sudden I'm looking at a very comfortable spot now. And then, alrighty, I believe I recognize they will not reach the Psychic or Dynamic Punch. So I'm going for the Icicle Spear. And that is going to be a good game to my opponent. Very well played. On to the next match. Right, pretty solid lead. Trev versus Jelly. They're going to swap out, not surprising. I'm staying in. Why is that? Because Zap Cannon does well against both Noctowl and Walrein. And both moves that Registeel has or resist, and even if it has Flash Cannon, it's going to take 2 moves regardless to take out the Trev. So, I'm going to let this first one go. Will not take me out, which is great. That is the big weakness is Registeel. It needs its charge moves unless it is very low for your opponent. You can farm down with Lockdown. I'm still going to go straight for Shadow Ball, just not worth it going for Seed Bomb at this point. They shielded that first one up because obviously it's going to cause the most damage. Should be shielding up this Zap Cannon or, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter. I'm shielding. I'm assuming they're going for Zap Cannon, which they do. So, yes, I'm double debuff, but that's okay. I believe I farm up to near double Seed Bomb. I am going to go for it. Lock-on can be very hard to keep track of when you're not used to counting your own moves instead to kind of keep track. So, but I'm 1 short away of a Seed Bomb. And then I go for a Shadow Ball. Yes, double debuff. They're probably not going to shield, but I'm going to get chip damage because I want to align, I believe my Walrein? Yeah, right, because the Jelly will not do well against Noctowl. So my Noctowl is a counter to Jelly. So alright, so they're going to go for the Brave Bird. I let it go through because I want to keep the shield. And then I come in, instant swap into Noctowl because obviously they Brave Birded. Like, what else were they going to do? Alrighty, so I do let this go through. They do have Ice Beam, which does make it better for Jelly. I don't know if it wins it. I don't believe so. But let's find out. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball. And then I will shield up the next move. They shouldn't be having Bubble Beam because that would be really kind of a spicy-ish moveset, Bubble Beam, Ice Beam. So I'm going to shield this up. Ice Beam would take me out. And then I am farming up. As far as comfortable, go for a Shadow Ball. I believe this takes it out. And then I go for... It's got to go for Sky Attack, but they decide to surrender at that point. Good game, very well played. Moving on to the next match. Right, Salazzle. I think, is this my first one? I think it is. I instant swap into Noctowl because, Incinerate will destroy my Trevenant. Pretty obvious, Fire on Grass, duh. I choose to let this go through. It is Dragon Pulse, so they hit one for the harder hitting move. And then they bring in Medicham, and I'm like, please let me get to double Sky Attack. They'll obviously win Switch, right? I let the Dragon Pulse go through, so, even if, hopefully they throw, but I'm sure they won't, but I will not shield if they do. Throw their energy, meaning. So going for double Sky Attack, they win. I believe I should bring McTrevenant in. I believe I let this first move go through. And it is a sidekick, so, take it as you will. I farm down, of course, and they come in with their own Trevenant, which is interesting. I do go for the Shadow Ball, because I'm just like, this Trev is useless. Well, not useless, but this is the last big play it has. They swap back into Salazzle, which I think was a mistake. Or, well, not a mistake, but it's not how I would have recommended going about it, looking back on this. I would have tried to get a shield out of the way with the Seed Bomb. They are farming up, and then I do launch the Earthquake before the next Seed Bomb. I'm pretty sure Icicle Spear would not have KO, and I need a shield for that Trev. And plus I need both my shields for the Trev, because I know they're already at 1, or near 1. And then, I definitely need to save both shields. So, if all goes well, this double Icicle Spear and maybe one additional Powder Snow will take out this Trev. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played to my opponent. So, definitely saving both shields definitely allowed me to win. I think they recognized that, which is why they let it go through. On to the next match. All right, pretty solid lead. Decent solid lead. Trev versus Azu. Obviously, I know they're going to go for Ice Beam. That is the only move that makes sense to go through. I do decide to let this go through. Kind of questionable from the other side's perspective, just because Trev is glassy. I'm going to be able to go for double Seed Bomb here, which is great. So I am expecting a shield out of them now that they know they can win Switch, if they do shield, that is. So I'm like, okay, I'll have a shield advantage. Not the worst thing in the universe. But they let it go through, which is really interesting. I do let this go through. Then I come in with the Walrein. Alrighty, and, obviously that's the third Incinerate. I have a decision to make. Do I shield the potential Brave Bird? I decide to shield. Do I make the right call? I do. Oh my gosh. And then they come in with Venusaur. I am going to launch this Icicle Spear, either to get some major damage off or get a shield. I get a shield. Come with Noctowl. They're obviously going to go for Sludge Bomb. But this is already a great lineup for me. Oh, fantastic. So, kind of a semi-RPS situation, if you ask me. Especially in even shield situations with the Azu-Trev matchup. I do farm up as much as I dare to get the next Sky Tech off. I let the first Sludge Bomb go through. Will not take me out. Alrighty, I'm coming in. They're farming up. That's 2. And then that is 3. I could have maybe got one more Wing Attack in. Sometimes I just fiddle with that third Incinerate. It's an awkward situation. And then I go for the next Sky Attack. I believe they're at max energy now. They're 1 and Incinerate shy of max energy. But the Sky Attack manages to take them out. That is going to be a good game. GG. Very well played to my opponent. Moving on to the final match in this set. Let me know the quality. I did manage to switch to the native screen recorder on the Android. I did not realize there was a native screen recorder from Android version 11 on up, so I'm finally using that. So these videos should not be as choppy going forward. Alrighty then, Swampert on my Trev, which is great lead. They come with Trev. Little slow on the swap, but thankfully I have a wall known as Noctowl. All the moves, except for Dark Pulse, are, resistant on Noctowl. So they're obviously going to go for Seed Bombs, because it's single versus double, like the Shadow Ball would be. But I'm just going to farm down. I shouldn't need to use any shields, and I can farm down and get double Sky Attack, near double Shadow Ball. It's fantastic. I'm going to let this go, because I also want to be low for, whomever they bring in, at the same time. Alright, so I double Sky Attack, ready to go. They do sneak in a Mud Shot. Not the greatest thing, but again, I'm so far ahead in energy. As long as I get both these Sky Attacks off, it's going to be okay. They make a great catch onto their G-Fist. That is a fantastic catch. They needed me to expend their energy. Oh my gosh. So, like, that was fantastic. All right, so Walrein is going to be fighting at Swampert, especially with the health difference. So I'm actually going to bring my Trev into the G-Fist because that is a much better matchup for me versus a Walrein or Noctowl on the G-Fist. So I'm going to go for Seed Bomb here. They do shield, which is fantastic. Do I go for another one? I believe I shield this one, yeah, because I need to make sure I get either the G-Fist low or out of the way entirely would be best. Do I go for another bait? I do, because obviously Seed Bomb will not take it out. But either way, I'm still in a pretty solid position. Alright, so yeah, going for the next Seed Bomb right away, which is totally fine. They shield, not surprising. Alright, let's go, because Trev has done its job. I believe I bring in the Noctowl? No, okay. Oh, wait, I think I catch... Yep, I catch the rock slide. That's what happened. So, little the disrespect, if you will. So, yeah, I managed to farm down the G-Fist, but the opponent realizes the game is over, so they surrender, top left. GG, very well played. And that was the final match in the set. So, we got a very nice 5-0 in that set. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to leave a like and hit the subscribe button. Have a good one.